way you're gonna change is when you get so sick and tired of your life. You get so sick and tired of you doing the same dumb shit over and over and over. Like, we're not doing it for no reason. Trust me, it's all being done for a reason. If it makes money, it's going to make sense. I thought I would be in the position where I am right now. I thought I would be here 2-3 years ago. Do what they won't to achieve what they can. Welcome everybody to another video. And honestly, this video is a little bit different than any other one. I still have the Corvette as of right now. And one of the things that I just wanted to talk to you guys about was just life as a whole. I want to go on this nighttime drive. I just want to give you guys a little nice raw reality talk. I honestly don't know if this is going to go on the second channel or the main channel, but depending on how long the video is, may just do both. So we're going to see how the video ends up, but we're going to have a great talk. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay tuned for the ride. I'm gonna get out this garage, and hopefully that there's light outside so that you guys can continue to see me and everything. You'll enjoy the nice little car noise because my microphone is dead, so we're using the camera battery and camera microphone and everything. So yeah, just want to talk about life going into 2025, accomplishing all your goals, because I've accomplished so much in 2024. So much in 2024, more than I thought I would accomplish. And it's crazy because I always knew I was going to be in the high rise. Always knew I was going to be able to do things like rent cars that I would like. Now, even though I don't own this car, I don't even know if I want to own this car. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really getting these different rentals so I can test drive cars, actually have them for a long period of time. Not just like test drive it at a dealership, because you're only going to be able to do so much. But I want to try different things, and especially before actually getting a whole car. I haven't had many cars in my life. I've only had 2 cars in my entire life. So getting cars isn't something that I just do once a year. It takes me some time to get a new car. And especially now that I'm going to be able to have the flexibility and the option to get what I want, I'm going to have the flexibility when it comes to my money, when it comes to my income, to actually get a car that I would want, compared to when I got my Mercedes. I was just trying to get like a nice car because I was going from an Impala to a Mercedes. I didn't necessarily care to have the best car in the world, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to have a nice luxury car. I wanted to have a Mercedes, essentially, and that's exactly what I got. I don't know what the next car is going to be. A lot of people ask me what's the next car. I genuinely don't know. People ask what's your dream car. I genuinely don't have a dream car. I just want them all. I genuinely feel like that. Why would I give myself the choice of trying to choose when I can simply have it all? You know what I mean? Why pick a Lambo or a Ferrari? Why not get both and then decide whichever one I want to drive whenever I want to drive it? That's the way I think, and that's the way I think majority of people think. Majority of people need to think. You need to have that abundance mindset. You need to have that mindset that you can do anything. You need to have that mindset that anything you want to do is accomplishable. You need to have that mindset that everything you want to do is going to get accomplished. The only difference is you just don't know when it's going to happen. It's not a matter of if it's gonna happen, it's just a matter of when. And that's one thing I always tell myself. That's one thing I stress to myself, to my team members, all the fucking time. Trust me, you gotta have that mindset. It all starts with the mindset. So now I want to talk a little bit on money, but honestly I want to get out this garage, so I'll talk to money when we get the fuck outside this garage. And money can really change your life, bro. It's like cliche to say, but money really changes situations. I wanted to live downtown. I wanted to live in exactly where I am right now. Like, exactly where I am right now is exactly where I want it to be. Exactly where I am right now is where I would come out here watching fucking people drive by. I would come over here doing a whole bunch of different things in terms of just watching the building I wanted to live in. I would come over here and just stare at my apartment. And it's crazy because in terms of what I'm doing to get it done, like I said, money, not much has changed. I'm doing the same exact things, just to a different scale. I promise you guys. A lot of the things that are going to make you $100,000, a lot of the things that are going to make you $1 million, is not a complicated system. You can make $1 million trading. Trust me, you can. You can make $1 million creating content just from having a YouTube channel. You can. You can make $1 million monetizing your skills, meaning teaching people how to do exactly what you know how to do. If you know how to make content, you can teach people how to make content. If you know how to trade, you can teach people how to trade. If you know how to do anything, you can do any of these different things, right? It's just about leveraging yourself. At the end of the day, I was on Instagram Live earlier with Luca No Limit. If you guys know Luca No Limit, then you would know. We spoke a lot about a lot of things, and one of the main things I talked about was monetizing yourself, because I don't care what you know how to do. At the end of the day, to become a successful trader, you're going to have to become the most valuable person you can, right? To become a successful trader, you got to build yourself into the person that's going to be able to handle trading success, that's going to be able to handle the emotions of trading. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is going to happen by accident. And I tell people all the time that trading specifically is you versus you. It's 100% you versus you in trading. So if you don't monetize yourself outside of trading, you are deeply doing yourself a disservice, because I tell people this all the time. You need to have at least 7 incomes to become a millionaire. At least 7. And even if you don't have 7, the reason why you should have 7 is because the likelihood of you becoming successful once you have 7 is far more likely than if you have less. If you have 7 incomes, if you have as close to 7, the likelihood of you becoming a millionaire is more likely, because all you got to do now is focus on scaling each of these individual things. If you have multiple incomes, more than likely you have multiple skills. If you have multiple skills, the sky's the limit, bro. Especially with the internet. A lot of the internet age, these videos, I do these videos for a reason. I'm on live for Instagram for a reason. Everybody that you know is on social medias for a reason. We're not doing this for no reason. Like, we're not doing it for no reason. Trust me, it's all being done for a reason. If it makes money, it's going to make sense. And one of the things is, it may not get you paid immediately, but a lot of the time, the biggest things, trading, content, you're not going to make money immediately. All good things take time. You got to learn how to make the money. You got to learn the processes. You're going to have to learn the systems and structures. You understand? And that's going to take time. But once you understand it, once you go through the L's, once you basically pay your tribute to it, like, you're going to have to put in your time. Just like anything, you're going to have to put in your time so that you can become the person that is going to be worthy of obtaining whatever you're looking for, whether that's money, success, riches, happiness, whatever it is. But one of the main things I'll tell you guys is not to chase happiness. And that's something I did for a while. I tried to chase being happy, when in reality, what makes me happy is being uncomfortable. What makes me happy is accomplishing. But the only way I can accomplish is if I'm constantly in an uncomfortable state. So directly, for me to be happy, I have to be unhappy. Because the only reason I was able to get to this level to where I can drive a Corvette, the only way I was able to get to this level to where I'm living downtown, is from being uncomfortable, from crying myself to sleep, from being deeply upset with myself to the point to where I had to make a change. And even now, there's so many days where I don't want to wake up and record. I don't want to wake up and trade. I don't want to talk. Just because I'm at a level now where people look at me as successful, as I'm doing good, doesn't mean I don't have bad days. It doesn't mean I have days where I don't want to just sit down and relax, because trust me, I do. There's days I get burnt out. That's part of the reason why I'm recording this video right now. So just in case I'm not feeling up to best one of these days, I have a video to post. I'm just thinking ahead of the game, because I know not every day I'm gonna be in control of how I feel. There's gonna be times I just wake up, I'm not in as good of a mood. I can't control how I wake up and feel. I can't control the thoughts that come into my head, but what I can control is how I let them affect me. And it's all about being aware. Trading is you versus you. Learn to be aware of how you feel. Learn to be aware of what is making you feel a certain way. Because when it comes to you over trading, you going on tilt in trading, you not being consistent, posting your YouTube videos, it all comes back to you. Why? Why aren't you consistent? What is leading you to feel like you don't want to upload? What is leading you to not upload? Everything happens for a reason. Every cause has an effect. You just got to be diligent enough to look back and realize why. Because if you don't realize why, it's going to keep happening. The same mistakes you go through are going to keep happening. The same L's are going to keep happening. The same nights you cry yourself to sleep because you're wishing you're in a different position are going to keep happening until you realize what you're doing wrong. And sometimes it takes longer than you want to. Trust me, I thought I would be in the position where I am right now. I thought I would be here 2-3 years ago. But listen, everything happens how it's supposed to. We can't get mad at the journey for happening when it is. That's something we can't control. All we can control is what I'm doing on a daily basis. Am I moving closer to my goals? What are my goals? I want to have, I say on YouTube, 2025, the goal is 100K. When it comes to VIP members in 2025, I want to at least go to 1,000. When it comes to my trading profits, I want to have close to $1 million in funding, not live funding. Having $1 million live funding, that's going to require a little bit of time. To have $1 million liquid is going to require time, but like $1 million in funding, and I want to at least have like 100K inside of my own live account. That's a goal for me, because if I can have 100K in a live account, I can easily be making $5,000 to $10,000 a week trading consistently, and that will be able to bring me 30 to 50K months consistently. It's just a matter of having a plan on how you're going to get there. Nothing ever happens by accident. You have a map to get where you're going to go. If you don't have a map and you're trying to get somewhere, how are you going to know when you get there? Think about driving from Florida all the way to California with no map, and think about how long it would take you to get there with no map, with no direction, not knowing how far you are, how close you are, if you're going to the right direction. How many people would give up? And that's exactly what people do. People give up because there's no guidance, there's no route, there's no map for them to follow. But I know the map that I'm following. I have the route, and it's just about showing up every day and taking that next step forward, taking that next step, walking that next step, and just continuing to follow the path that I know is going to get me to the results that I want. Because look where I am now. The same stuff I was preaching a year ago in my other apartment, I've had my Mercedes for a while now, but in my Mercedes, this isn't my car, but it low-key feels like it's my car. It's weird. Like, I like the Corvette. It feels very homey, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's like a year ago, I was not in this position. And a year ago before that, I wasn't in this position. A year ago before that, I wasn't in this position. No matter how much money I have in my bank account, that doesn't make me who I am. What makes me who I am is my daily habits, because my daily habits are going to continue to produce money. It's going to continue to make me feel happy. And even if feeling happy doesn't necessarily mean feeling good all the time, because like I said, for me to be happy, I have to directly be unhappy, because the only way I'm going to really get that hunger to put the work in is from being unhappy, being uncomfortable, and wanting change. The only way you're going to change is when you get so sick and tired of your life. You get so sick and tired of you doing the same dumb shit over and over and over, to the point you say, I can't do it no more. You just snap, and then it's just on to the next, and then it's just, what's next? What's the next thing that's going to change your life? How do you change your life? Changing the things you do on a daily basis. That person you want to be in 5 years, that person you want to be in 10 years, do what they do now. If you have ideas of being a certain type of person, be that person today. If you in 5 years go to the gym every day, go to the gym every day now. If you in 5 years are a trader, then start learning how to trade now. If in 5 years you're making digital content, monetizing your life, then do that now. Stop procrastinating. One of the main reasons I got to where I am when it comes to my consistency and everything is the fact that I instantly take action. I don't wait to take action. I don't do none of that. As soon as I have an idea, I take action. This video, I didn't know I was going to do it, but guess what? We're like 15 minutes deep into a video now, and it's 6 o'clock. It feels later because it's dark, but it's just take fucking action. The easiest way to get shit done is taking fucking action. Take action now, not after this video, now. Stay safe, stay productive, stay busy. If you want to learn exactly how I trade, my trading concepts and systems, the free trading course. If you want access to daily live trading Monday through Friday, check out VIP Trading Network. And we're also live every Saturday and Sunday also. We're active 7 days a week. How many people do you know are active 7 days a week, every single day, every single week, every single month of every single year? Not many. But guess what? Do what they want to achieve what they can. Stay safe, and I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.